Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together. Hello, and welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. Woo! It's almost the weekend.
Almost here.
It's not for us, but that's all right. We just got off a vacation.
Yeah, we went ice fishing.
It was good. Jay got his first pike through the ice.
I got my first fish through the ice.
And then he actually got the first fish on my jawjacker ever.
Ooh.
I've had that thing for 3 years. It's never caught a fish.
Look at me go.
And I have buddies that ice fish, and they use it religiously.
Uh-huh.
And they catch fish on them all the time.
You just never have.
It's just weird because I run it with my tip ups. More people run it for panfish.
You're a tip-up guy.
I am.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier. Sitting there in the lawn chair.
It makes sense.
People were laughing because there's that big guy just sitting in a lawn chair on the ice watching all these flags.
Yeah, just waiting.
All right, but today's Freaky Fauna is probably it will be the grossest one we cover for a while.
Ooh, I like gross things.
These things, their nest, their hives, look like something out of a horror movie.
So it's a bug.
It is an insect.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about vulture bees.
Vulture bees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So vulture bees are also known as carrion bees. They're a small group of 3 closely related South American stingless bee species. So they can't sting you. But they love feeding on rotting and putrefied meat.
Ugh. Like a vulture.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The vulture bees do produce a honey-like substance, which is not derived from nectar, but is highly rich in protein secretions from the bees' hypothalamus glands. This word has like 4 Y's and 3 P's. These secretions are likely derived from the bees' diets, which consist of carrion eaten outside of the nest. The unusual behavior was only discovered in 1982, nearly 2 centuries after the bees were first classified. They didn't know what these bees were eating. They just knew their nests were horrible.
Like they just looked horrible? They smelled horrible or what?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Yuck.
They don't have stingers, and there's a reason they don't have stingers.
Yeah, because they smell like...
Because nothing in nature looks at this hive and is just like...
I want that.
Like, have you ever seen The Last of Us?
The Last of Us. It sounds familiar.
Like, so this is a really gross episode, but when like the bodies would explode against the wall because of the fungal infection, that's what their nests look like.
Okay. I don't think I've seen it, but...
Like, imagine like meat and coral and pus mixed together.
No, I don't want to imagine that anymore. I'm done.
So these little creatures are reddish brown in color, featuring only a few lighter hairs on their thorax. They range in a length of 8 to 22 millimeters, pretty close to like your normal honeybee size.
Yeah.
Like they're pretty close to that. Like
nothing extraordinary.
Yeah. As with many types of stingless bees, the vulture bees have strong, powerful mandibles, which are used to tear flesh off the bone. So they have a really strong bite.
So they're built to do this.
Yeah, like carpenter bees. Most people don't think of it. Carpenter bees don't really sting. I think they are sting. I don't think they're stingless, but I don't think they'll bite you. They'll bite the heck out of you.
Yeah,
because they eat wood.
Right. Yeah, they're literally digging holes in wood.
You're softer than wood.
A little bit.
Vulture bees have been recorded
most of me
as foraging for more than 75 different species of animals. So I've been seen eating on the carcasses of over 75 animals. Species of animals.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they're not picky.
If as long as it's rotten
fish, reptiles, mammals, and even insects. Forager vulture bees enter dead animals through the eye socket, collecting flesh and soft tissue in which they consume. Similar to how honeybees process nectar with an aim to elevate their regurgitation into the storage as honey. So that's what their goal is, to like a normal honeybee goes out and drinks nectar, and then mixes it with its stomach secretions
and pukes
to
it
make
up
honey.
It's a little hive.
So these do this too. But the flesh from the forager bees is eaten, and upon return to the hive, it regurgitates and passes it to a worker bee. The flesh is consumed by the worker bee, and then it regurgitates a honey-like substance later. The same gland is used from honeybees to produce royal jelly. which is what they feed the queen and potential queens.
Mm-hmm.
The substance is rich and high in protein. Unlike honeybees, vulture bees do not produce any excess of honey, instead producing only what is necessary to sustain the hive and the members inside of it.
Okay.
So honeybees store honey for like long periods of time, stuff like that. Vulture bees do not.
They just make enough to consume themselves.
Behaviors of vulture bees. Vulture bees, much like maggots, usually enter their carcass through the eye and such. They will root around inside, gathering meat sustainable for their needs. The vulture bee salivates on the rotting flesh and consumes it, storing its flesh in its crop like a bird. When it returns to the hive, the meat is regurgitated, like I said earlier. Yeah. Do you want to know what this tastes like?
People have eaten this?
Oh, yes.
Is it like a rare delicacy somewhere? I bet you it is. Someone sees it that way.
What do you think what do you think the honey tastes like?
Oh, gosh. It has to taste awful.
This
Maybe
is
like
meat honey.
rotten eggs?
You think rotten eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just laughing because this is just a very fun creature.
Yeah.
The flavor of the honey resembling substance is described as intense, but very smoky and salty, and uniquely very sweet.
Okay.
It's like smoked honey.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I just can't imagine eating this.
Oh, yeah, but no, people eat it.
I bet. Where are they from?
I believe most of them are from South America.
South America?
South and Central America.
Seems like they'd be from there.
I read it earlier. Now I got to find it.
So what are these things just like filling a niche?
Yeah, they're carrion eaters. So they're doing the same thing as so there's so many species of bee and stuff like that down there.
Right.
That they're picking a food source that is not being utilized fully
by other bees. I can't believe they can make honey out of rotten flesh. That is disgusting.
I'm going to show you a picture of their hives.
Okay.
They don't look it looks like a horror movie.
Can you buy this?
The honey?
Yeah.
So like look at their hives.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like a dead animal.
But
Like
all those little yellow sacks is the honey.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like living coral meat.
Yeah.
You know, people like they farm it. This is at a vulture bee farm.
So they farm these things?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So where are they getting their carcasses?
Just look at this.
Well, that would not look. It looks like something off Stranger Things in the upside.
Yeah,
down.
that's what I'm saying. That's a good way to put it. If anybody, no spoilers, but if you've seen Stranger Things, if you've seen the upside down with all the pink tentacles and stuff,
yeah,
that is what their hives look like with yellow pus sacs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm looking up. Oh, hold on a second. Vulture bee. This is live right now. Honey for sale.
Yep, vulture bee honey. Right here, the market for vulture bee honey.
Mad honey, Himalayan mad honey, mad buzz pouch. I don't know if this is it.
Here's how they feed them.
Okay.
They tie.
Hang piece of meat from strings.
Yeah. Most of that. So this one farm I was looking at, literally they buy all the dead chicken carcasses from like all the local farms and stuff like that.
You know, this actually doesn't sound that bad after you think about it like that. In my mind, I'm thinking like roadkill and just...
No, they use roadkill too.
I can imagine.
I see them dragging a whole like half-rotten cow into one of these farms.
But what if... Oh, see, yeah. Oh, rotten. It's the rotten meat.
No, that's what these bees prefer because they'll purposely pick out the tissue that's already kind of rotting,
decomposed.
Yeah, the softest stuff.
Yeah, easier to break.
You
down.
slurp it up.
Slurp it. Ew. That's like
this meat is not only just rotting meat; it's been regurgitated at least 4 times before it gets to be made into honey.
You think that? And that probably. Yeah, I wonder if that honey is still like antimicrobial or whatever that word is.
No,
you don't think so? Why not?
These hives reek.
Yeah, but
why do they reek?
Because they're made from dead flesh.
But what makes
bacteria.
Meat stink?
Bacteria?
Yeah. So antimicrobial would mean antibacteria.
But maybe the hives have the bacteria, but the honey
no
is like,
no.
You rub it on your wounds and you'll
literally
heal.
it's Yeah, don't rub this on your wounds. You'll die faster.
Ooh, I don't know. I think
You'll probably go necrotic, and then
think
the bees will feed on you.
I think that's the circle of life.
That's why they let you eat the honey.
I think that's fake news.
Yeah, go eat some rotting honey. Did you see the picture of when he flipped open the door?
That's just so you don't eat it because it's so good. It's a rare deli. I'm flipping on this in real time. I need some.
I don't think you get some and taste it. Tell me.
I just want to stick a straw in one of them pus
I don't think it
sacks
tastes good. I watched a guy eat it last night.
and he was like,
He made some faces, but it was one of those guys who was like eating monkey brains, like the video before.
"See, that's how you know it's good. See, if
And
he likes that stuff, if this is like something that actually tastes good, he's like, ooh, I'm not used to this."
I've seen people compare them to like century eggs and stuff like that.
Oh no. Okay, maybe I'm back off. You got me on the century eggs. Those are disgusting looking.
But this is a fun one. This is literally the definition of freaky fauna.
Yeah, pretty much. Vulture bees.
Vulture bees. They do amazing. Like they are. It's weird. As far as bees go, they like really don't care if people get close to them and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, because no one's gonna touch them. They're disgusting.
I wonder if any animals do eat their try to break into their hives and eat their honey.
I'm sure there's something out there. I'm sure. But this is a good way to protect it. Oh, you're going to eat my honey, eh? How about I start making it from dead, decomposing meat?
I've seen like little chunks of rotting meat in the honey too and stuff like that. It's not like just honey. Like I don't think you're getting the right picture.
I still want to try it. Give me a spoonful.
There's pieces of raccoon and stuff in there.
I'm going to order it.
Order it. Let's see. Can you buy it?
I looked. It didn't. Nothing like vulture.
Look up
honey.
carrion bee honey. As in carrion as in a dead animal.
Carrion bee honey. And this is great radio.
Great radio.
See, it keeps bringing up the same thing, like Himalayan cliff hunting mad honey. It keeps like the mad honey or
Or you can get Texas killer bee honey.
Yeah, the same that.
You can get Will Ferrell honey.
That popped up too. I don't even know what that means.
Like Will Ferrell sells his own honey, I guess.
I guess.
He probably took up beekeeping.
Vulture bees.
They probably can't legally sell it in the U.S.
Probably not.
Because it's not just raw meat. It's rotting meat.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Because the USDA has pretty loose laws on honey because it's like it's always a raw food.
Right, yeah.
But now it's raw honey with rotting flesh in it.
Just lip smacking good.
Mm-hmm. So that's been the vulture bee. Any questions before we go?
No.
We should start a hive of them.
Yeah, we should. I'm down.
They'd be highly. I wonder if they'd be invasive in the U.S.
There's enough dead squirrels and raccoons all over the road to feed them for a while.
Imagine if these little red bees moved into Ada and everybody. Well, actually, oh gosh, my neighbor would know immediately.
Oh, he would know.
Yeah, he's an entomologist.
He's a bug guy.
Yeah, literally, he would know in like 10 seconds. Like, honey, this is a vulture bee.
It shouldn't be here. And you'll be like, I don't know.
I don't
just
know.
Showed up.
Oh no, he'd know it was me.
I know immediately.
We're the only two people in town that probably know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. It just showed up and started eating my dead quail.
He's not supposed to know about those either.
He don't know. He don't know.
Oh, anyways, that's been your Freaky Fauna Friday for the weekend. Remember going into the weekend, give somebody a smile, give somebody a compliment. It means the world. You never know. I always like to end in these ones with just a positive note.
Yes.
Like just tell somebody you like their hat or you like their hair or something like that. Like
here's your challenge for the
you
weekend.
never know what one kind word you give to somebody can have what kind of effect on their life.
Mm-hmm. Domino effect.
Mm-hmm. They could be struggling really hard right now, and just that one little positivity
Flips it.
yeah, it could go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
So just be positive to your fellow man. Enjoy life. Don't take anything too seriously. Just relax. Breathe in, breathe out. And remember, if it's not good by the end, then it's not the end. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review.